Hello everybody, I'm Hope, and welcome to another Naruto Shippuden reaction. Today we're going to be getting into episode 253. Now, it's been like a week, and I do apologize about that. If I sound nasally, I apologize about that too. I got another cold. Two colds in the span of like 2 months. My body hates me, and I could not record without literally dying. And Jesus, that I don't think any of you guys wanted that. You should have seen me. I was a mess. But I'm back. I'm mostly better. Like, I would say 90%. There's still a bit iffy there. But we're finally going to continue some more Naruto Shippuden. Previously, Konan fought against Madara, who decided to show up and tie up some loose ends. But the reason being is that Madara is being kind of toasted right now, getting his mask kind of broken open, and also being submerged in paper tsunami or whatever the fuck, paper ocean, I don't fucking know, bunch of paper. And we're gonna continue, see what happens. I'm hoping that Konan comes out of this okay, because I think Madara has kind of been holding back. So yeah, before we get started, I'm going to do the commento of the day. So y'all ready for that? Yeah, you ready for that? No, I'm with the Uchiha clan. So, this comment comes in from RealBoy123, and they said, I'm pretty sure an earthquake happened during this time in Japan, so they created this opening to make people happy. We're talking about opening 10, new song, which is the weird opening with Killer Bee flailing his body about. The opening that we're on right now. And this is really interesting to me because it's so tonally deaf to what's going on, that this kind of does shed light on why it was made to be that way. And I can really commend the studio for doing that, because it's a week-to-week show, obviously. They have the ability to do that. I think that that's really special and makes me like the opening a little bit more. That's some really cool stuff. I had no idea, and I don't think I would have ever learned about that unless I was told about it. So thank you very much, RealBoy123, for that. And also Real Feels, who commented the same thing. I appreciate you too. Thanks for sharing that bit of knowledge with me. That's freaking crazy, dude. Like, damn. Gotta commend the studio for that. That's... And it gave us the most unique opening, I think. It kind of harkens back to Fighting Dreamers a little bit, in that bright, peppy kind of feel. But it's it is tonally deaf to where we're at in the show. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's still got some cool parts to it. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are, and be sure to take care. Now let's just get into the episode. I just wait for Killer Bee every time. And... flail! That is the weirdest animation for, like, how? How does a human move like that? Ah, man. Kabuto. Such a mystery, man. Hiding in the shadows like a little... I don't know. Little bug. Best part. Rest in peace, Kisame. Oh man. Fucking love that shot. It's so good. Alright. The Bridge to Peace. Holy shit. Dude, look at that. Splitting the water with paper is what I meant. Like, I don't know, man. Konan becoming Moses is something I didn't think I'd utter. I must clutch my mask! Oh shit. Look at all this paper. Oh no. Damn it! Huh. Interesting. Oh, right. That... I never really made that connection. That makes sense, actually. Dude, this music track. For 5 minutes. That's still a really long time. What? Holy shit! $600 billion! Oh! Oh! How are you gonna escape this? You can't! Or you could just pull some Sharingan. What are you doing with your Sharingan? I've manipulated everything behind the scenes. Oh, that's a good shot, man. I love that. That's great. Come on, Konan. Keep exploding those bombs. Okay, we all know Madara's gonna escape this, right? But how? Fucking 600 billion? I'm spitting everywhere. I'd expect it to take that much chakra. No! Her rose... Oh! That's... Oh god, those are where the bodies are at. What the fuck? Oh my god, you bastard! You would use that, you fuck! How do you have the Senju? Did you get Senju cells? Dude, come on! No! You can't do this! The practical application of what you already know as the Sage's Six Paths creation of all things. Right. Power of light and dark, I guess, right? So yin and yang is very... Imagination into reality, huh? Yeah, who the fuck are you, dude? Yeah, you are Madara, but it's just... You're insane! What is the real truth? Is everything an illusion? I don't know. Dude, yeah, next up is the war! To obtain his power. The second sage of Six Paths. I'm unique. Konan, no! Oh, that is like... He went for a vital spot! That's unfair! Come on. About being fooled by Naruto's nonsense? No. You're the one being fooled by your own. There's no such thing as peace. No such thing as hope. Were you the one that instilled those ideals into Nagato? Because... So, holy shit! That's a line. Madara, you have a way of thinking. I'll tell you that. Oh, the rain stopped. It will not. Oh, Konan. Whoa! I see. Invoke their wills into yourself. Yeah, that's great development. You can finally act on your own, man. Destructo Disc with paper! That dodge, though! Right, but it's coming back. That's a lot of discs, right? Damn! Alright, spear. Got cut in half, but he's still working with it. Let's go. Shit! You called me darkness. Bro! No, come on. That's unfair. Come on. As her blood coats the paper red, that's so sad. God damn it. Wow, that is a parallel. That's a... God damn it. That smug smile. Konan's so cute! Yaiko's like, bitch, the fuck? Ah, I see. Absolutely! It's still crazy out here. That feel when you realize all 4 of them are dead now. Oh! Big sad. Wow, smart thinking, Konan. Ha! Get roasted. That blush is precious. Oh. Look at these little kids, man. I love them. Why did things have to turn so badly? Oh, Konan's blush. Damn. Oh wow, that's pretty funny. Oh. Oh, poor Nagato! I feel bad! Ah! Ah! I don't know, man. I feel really bad getting cucked. Damn! Oh,
組織も大きくなってきた。アジトも映らないとな。
こことも今日でお別れね。
ああ。ここで俺たちは変わった。力をつけた。すべてはここから始まった。俺たちは夢の実現のためにここより出発。
We head out once again.
そして。
Wow. Oh. That's precious, dude. Oh god. Come on. What?
ここより出発する。そして俺たちの夢が叶ったら、たとえバラバラになっていたとしても、いつかここへ帰ってこよう。 そして3人で祝福すんだ。ああ、ならその時はジライア先生もここに呼ばなきゃ。
そうだね。
ま、そうなるか。
What the fuck?
手こずっただけあっていい目を手に。
You got a new mask. What the hell is that? A banjo? Okay! Well, things are hitting the fan, I guess. If we're gonna... Ah! I hate cliffhangers! Ah! Hey guys, I just finished watching the absurdly crazy, absurdly tragic, absurdly fucking mind-blowing, absurdly nutty episode of Naruto Shippuden that was episode 253, The Bridge to Peace, and I'm kind of taken aback by just how crazy that this episode was in both its message and its reveals. God, come on, man. So, it's confirmed now. The entirety of Konan, Yahiko, Nagato, and Jiraiya are gone. And the worst part is when you realize the tragedy of all of their stories. Like, the whole story of all of them coming together, then Yahiko dying tragically, and then and then the next time that they meet with Jiraiya, it's not to welcome him home and let's have a party in the house. It's, hey, we're gonna kill you. And then Nagato realizes that his logic and reasoning was flawed, and realized that what he was doing wasn't the right way to go about things, and died. And then Konan, all alone in the world, entrusting both of their wills to Naruto, barely having a will of her own, is kind of literally just there by herself, gets confronted by Madara, and then at the very end of her life, she finally realizes her own will, has her own goals, starts to follow them, and dies, as her blood soaks her last piece of paper origami that then gets swept in the wind and poetically falls into place under the frog sign that she flipped. Jesus Christ, guys. You guys just want to watch why Horikoshi? This is Naruto. Masashi Kishimoto just loves his who's the poet? I should know this. This is like the most popular poet of all time. It's the guy who made my brain is fucking frying right now. I can't remember the easiest names. He wrote Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar. I swear to God, I'm not stupid. I know who this is. Oh. William Shakespeare, thank Christ, dude. I can't remember things. He basically likes to be William Shakespeare and create tragic stories for everybody. You get a tragic story. Everybody gets a tragic story. Woohoo! And it makes sense based on the world that we're in and the themes that have been shown so far. I mean, there are characters who don't have as tragic of stories. I mean, yes, sure, Sakura doesn't really have a tragic backstory or anything. In the sense that she did get bullied a lot about her, like, forehead, and didn't really grow up having too many friends except for, like, Ino and stuff. So, I'm not saying that isn't rough, because it is rough. I've been there. It sucks. But when we're talking about the crazy shit, like these characters, dude, fucking hell. It's just William Shakespeare levels of cruelty. So, I just gotta say, rest in peace to Nagato. Phenomenal character. Yahiko, a great character. I really loved the twist with him being the body of that pain and Nagato being the one controlling it behind the scenes. I loved the idea of Yahiko being the one to inspire Nagato and being the one that held the values that would eventually twist and form the pain ideology. I loved Nagato's design, her jutsu, her voice, her presence, her loyalty, what she added to the ending of the Pain arc and what she added here, I think, was absolutely brilliant. And I gotta say, I love their characters. Jiraiya Sensei, an amazing pervy sage, just lovable, funny, badass, courageous, and they all suffer these tragic fates, and it's fucking sad. I mean, I don't know much about if we can really confirm canonically if there's an afterlife in Naruto. I don't think there is, but let's just say that there is. I hope to Jesus Christ that they're all having like a fucking great tea party down there, because God, they need to have some closure. This is so sad. God. Man, poor Konan, dude. She literally had the most badass moment. Like, she proves in just one episode just how analytical and smart she is. She managed to figure out Madara's weakness by just having, seen him work so long. Something that I think the viewer could easily catch on to, but I didn't really make the connection, is that it takes him a long time to transport himself, whereas with the Yellow Flash, he can just do it instantly. That's a drawback. That's absolutely a drawback. He has a 5-minute cooldown period between as well, so rip. If it wasn't for fucking Izanagi, Konan would have won. But here's one good thing. Unless there's a stock Sharingan Eye around, Madara's effectively handicapped a little bit. That's not the same as saying, like, that he's completely handicapped, because look at Kakashi. The dude has one Sharingan and is able to fucking whoop people's asses. But Madara's only got one now, and if that continues, that's a small handicap, which is good. But damn it. But yeah, that was so badass, man. That was some of the coolest stuff ever. It was so cool. And then, God blessed, he literally just comes up from behind and fucking stabs her in a vital spot, like right through the chest. And spills the beans, spills some secrets about how the original Seiya the Six Paths, the Uchiha and Senju, were originally one, split into two paths, into two family lines. So, Izanagi really is the combination of both of their prowess at a cost. The thing here that I love is Konan trying to realize that Nagato and Yahiko had their own will, that they did have their own free will, and I think this is a great theme that they're touching on here, is do a lot of these characters have their own free will, or is it deemed as just manipulation and ploying via other people? Because if you really think about it, so many of our characters have been manipulated completely. Itachi, while he did it in a good, out of hope for good in the future, completely manipulated Sasuke. So you could argue that partially why Sasuke is so fucked up is because of that manipulation. Was it Sasuke's will to deem that he would go down the path of revenge? Because Itachi could have just not said anything and just left, But he had to make sure to instill that idea into Sasuke. Then we have Pain manipulating so many people. We have Madara manipulating Yahiko and Nagato as well. And in a way, I want to say, there's a few more cases, I think. But you get what I'm saying is, I think the idea of free will is a really cool thing that they're tackling here. I love how the rain stops and the rainbow comes, and I really enjoy the animation really spikes here. It's so good. Madara is a fucking savage, dude. He wins so easily here, but that doesn't say that Konan didn't put up a great fight, because she did. She used every tool at her disposal and kept going at it. And I think that that's really admirable of her. Fucking rest in peace, dude. It's so sad that fuck. Okay, so we know for a fact that Madara is the third sage of the six paths. Nagato is the second sage of the six paths. That means that there's four more. Four more. Who could the other four really be? I mean, the logical argument of... I could definitely see Sasuke being a sage of the six paths, but he doesn't have a Rinnegan, so... unless you're capable of wielding one, if you are a sage of the six paths, is the question. Because if, let's say that he is, then wielding one would be as simple as, let's get me a fucking Rinnegan. But how can you do that? I mean, we still have so much to learn here. I don't know how these eyes come to be, how do you acquire them, and what deems you a sage of the six paths. Do you get chosen? Or is it special? Because I'm thinking that either the Sage of the Six Paths is only related to bloodlines such as Uzumaki, Senju, and Uchiha, because Nagato is a Sage Uchiha, and or not Uchiha, Uzumaki, Madara, Uchiha, Senju. That means that Senju absolutely could be a Sage of the Six Paths. We don't really have many Senju alive, like full-blooded anyway. We have some very loosely related Senju, like Naruto, who really isn't completely related, but has some blood. Some Senju blood. But, I don't know, man. We'll have to see. I'm gonna stop speculating there, but there's a lot of questions to be raised here. But we learned a lot. And it's really sad how Yahiko gets left behind in the pile of roses to just wither away. His body torn apart from all the battles, and goddamn, dude, that final half of this episode, which is all about where Konan's blood seeps into her last piece of origami, and her lifeless body is so sad, dude. The way that has herself spread up, like she's, oh man. And seeing it, so we get some really amazing flashback scene, which was completely new, and I appreciate it. It started fun and simple. We're all dressed in frog suits for some fucking reason. And we learned about these flip tiles, these red and white flip tiles, and how you flip them whether you're leaving or coming back in. And it makes complete sense that Jiraiya would come up with this, because he has to keep them safe. It's a crazy time right now. So, the whole idea of it is when they're at the hideout, it'll show red, but when you leave, flip it to the frog, so that you know that they're gone. And the converse rule of this is, let's say that all the tiles are frogs, but like there's people home, then you could immediately know that, hey, they're imposters, and the other conversely as well, which is really cool that Konan came to that conclusion. I loved all of the three's interactions here. It's just so fun, so nostalgic, and I miss these guys. I miss Jiraiya, dude. I'm gonna miss these three too. And honestly, I wouldn't be the only one, but I think that I would watch a fucking show. I would watch a show just about Nagato, Yahiko, Konan, and Jiraiya. I would totally be down. So they trained, they kept going until, you know, Jiraiya left. They go to form the Akatsuki. And then we had an interesting scene, which we all know that Konan and Yahiko were together from the beginning, and given different circumstances, you could very well see that Konan was actually attracted to Yahiko. And they pretty much confirmed that they fucked. At least in my canon. They definitely kissed, but they totally fucked. Because Nagato was chilling outside, giving them ample time to do so. And as much as I want to say that that's beautiful, and I'm glad that they were able to find their love for each other, it makes me sad, because as a person who relates to Nagato a lot, it just reminds me of how easy it is to be cucked. But seriously, good for Konan, good for Yahiko. But I really fucking feel bad for Nagato, man. I feel so bad. Always getting shafted! Oh. And the final... The thing that is so sad is how loyal to the end, like, Konan was. She was the only person who flipped her tile. When she left, she still kept that memory of Jiraiya even after so many years later, and she still held that love for him and that respect and appreciation for that she flipped her tile. And the fact that her in her death, that they spoke about how they all want to come home one day, their tiles red and with Jiraiya, that they could come and have one last like reprieve and hang out, have a meal, and just catch up. And the fact that now that they're all gone, and how poetically beautiful it is that her paper flies into the room and sits upon the tile. Is it a bit reaching? Yes. Is it likely that this could have happened? Probably not. But that's not the point here. The point is just how poetic and powerful this scene is, and the relationship between them was so strong that I think fate had a thing to play with it. And that now that they're kind of reunited in death, having her tile be flipped back to red, in a sense, is the perfect way to say that they're finally home. Yeah, that's really sad. God damn. Shit. That's honestly really depressing, man. Well, I will say that was a fantastic episode. I am a bit sad now, but that's just Naruto, I guess, right? Damn. Madara has a new mask since his other one got fucking destroyed. I'm gonna miss that one because it's iconic. But he's gonna come after the Ninetales, so yeah, we're gearing up, guys. I think we're about to head into the point of no return very shortly. And with that, I think I'm gonna wrap the discussion here. I hope you enjoyed, and I want to say, if you stayed this far into this very lengthy discussion, I want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. I want you to know that wherever you live, if it's morning, day, evening, or night, please stay safe out there, and be sure to take care. Make sure to flip your tile at home when you leave, and be sure not... I don't know. My brain farted. I don't know what I was going... You get what I was trying to do, okay? I was trying to do something, man. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go look up fanfiction. See ya!